Concrete, by Live Ticket, Overhead Door, the New Edge Advisors, by Avera Orthopedics, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Dakota Mart, TMA, the First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Office, Edward Jones, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Wagner Auto, Hag Ag, by Xander Auto Parts, American Bank and Trust, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Hawaii Federal Credit Union, Ramkota Hotel and Convention Center, the Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Bauman Lumber, Tokyo Hibachi and Sushi, and the Black Hills Federal Credit Union. Haley Hansen, our technical director, back in the KGFX studios, and I'm Darren Boyle. Welcome to the Mitchell Corn Palace as we bring you a first of a busy week of high school basketball for the Pierre Governors. They have 5 games remaining in the final 7 days of the regular season. It starts here tonight against a Mitchell Kernels squad that comes in with a record of 11-6. They have played better basketball of late, but are currently finding themselves in the middle of a 3-game losing streak. They take on a Pierre Governor squad that got a nice victory over Brookings back on Tuesday night. Our pregame show is brought to you by the folks at Bank West Insurance, and after we take a 3-minute timeout, we will set the stage. We'll go around the world of AA basketball, and we'll see what's going on both the girls and boys sides. We'll do that as our pregame continues on KGFX. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, slow the drive, arrive alive. It starts with you. You have someplace to be. And we're back in 3 minutes on KGFX.
There when you need them the most. Bank West Insurance agents Sam Kennecke and Angie Taylor are here to make your life easier.
As an independent agency, we're able to customize an insurance plan to fit your individual needs.
We work with dozens of companies to find you the best possible coverage and the best price.
For your insurance needs, contact Sam or Angie at Bank West Insurance in Pierre. Bank West, convenient, connected, committed. Insurance products are not deposits, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, and may go down in value.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports, from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School Sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play. Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? LiveTicket.tv has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
I'm Scott Nye. As a coach for the Pierre Governors, I know a winning game plan is crucial. When it comes to your finances, you deserve one too. At New Edge Advisors, our name is new, but our commitment to you isn't. We're the same trusted team you've known, and we've expanded our playbook of resources to help you plan for retirement, manage investments, and protect your future. Let's build the strategy that gets your financial future into the end zone.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC is a separate entity from LPL Financial.
Our pregame show for Pierre Governor basketball continues. We get set for the girls matchup between Pierre and Mitchell. Sophomore game going on right now. Turned out to be a good one after Mitchell found themselves out in front by 10, 25-15 at about the three-quarter of the way through the third quarter. But Pierre has come back well. It's 29-27. Pierre trailing Mitchell right now with about 2 minutes remaining in that sophomore matchup. The JB game was won by Mitchell. That game finished up a little while ago. Let's go around AA basketball. We will talk about boys first, and we'll talk about the Pierre Governors, who currently find themselves as the number 14 overall seed, tied with Yankton for that 14th spot. So you could say 14th or 15th. Some big games upcoming for Pierre, including a matchup against the 11th ranked team in AA. That is Mitchell. That game getting set to tip off up at Riggs High Gym. Pierre right now, 38.312 seeding points. Yankton with 38.312 seeding points. Rapid City Central, 38.056 seeding points. So not a lot of margin of error. Rapid City Stevens currently is the number 13 overall seed. They set at 38.353 seeding points. So the games remaining for the Pierre Governor boys are very important. Last night, Rapid City Central defeated Sturgis by a final of 69-56. Busy schedule on the boys' side of AA basketball tonight. Of course, Mitchell is at Pierre. Brookings is at Aberdeen. Watertown is at Huron. T at Yankton. Sioux Falls Spearfish, is at Brandon Valley. Douglas at Harrisburg. Sioux Falls, Washington at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Sioux Falls Lincoln at Sioux Falls Jefferson. Sioux Falls Lincoln and Sioux Falls O'Gorman will play tomorrow night. The Governor boys are off. Pierre's girls will play tomorrow afternoon, and we'll have that game for you as part of this road trip for the Governor girls. We'll have that on River 92.7 tomorrow. You look at things on the girls' side, and a very tight matchup there as far as the girls are concerned as well. As you look at the AA standings, of course, Brandon Valley and O'Gorman, the head of the class as far as the seeding is concerned in AA girls basketball. But there is going to be quite a battle for the final seeds when you look at things. Right now, Pierre with a 4-11 record, 38.533 seeding points, trailing Yankton by about 0.3 of a seeding point at 38.812 seeding points, but also following behind to Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They have 38.353 seeding points. Sturgis also in the equation as they set at number 16 with 38.579 seeding points. Most of the teams have 3 to 5 games remaining in their regular season schedule. Right now, Pierre actually with a 4-11 record, they have 5 games remaining in their schedule, and those games will be played between now and next Friday. So a busy schedule there. And when you look at girls basketball, last night it was Marshall, Minnesota defeating T-Area 70-42. Sioux Falls Jefferson defeated Sioux Falls Lincoln 70-26 was the final score in that ball game. Rapid City Central defeated Sturgis 49-38 was the final score in that ball game. And these seeding point totals that we gave you just a moment ago, those include the games played on Thursday. Here is what's happening tonight. Pierre is at Mitchell, Aberdeen at Brookings, Watertown is at Huron tonight. T is on the road. They are at Yankton, Spearfish at Brandon Valley. Douglas is at Harrisburg, Sioux Falls, Washington at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Rapid City Stevens is at Rapid City Christian. And of course, 3 games tomorrow, Spearfish at Harrisburg, Douglas at Brandon Valley, and Pierre will take on Sioux Falls Lincoln. Again, that will be a 2 o'clock scheduled tip-off. We'll be on the air with about a 1:30-ish pregame on River 92.7, KGFX tomorrow. Ryan Oakland will have region wrestling reports involving both Class A and Class B throughout the day here on 1060 KGFX. Our pregame show continues as this ball game just about set to wrap up here between Mitchell and Pierre's sophomores. It's a 2-point ball game. Pierre has the ball, and we will take a timeout. We'll be back as our pregame continues. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball. We're back in 3 minutes.
This winter, Beck Motor Company is your go-to Chevy dealer for automotive needs. From the tough, rugged Chevy Silverado to a versatile Equinox, we've got the perfect ride for every season. Need service? Our expert team is here to keep you cruising through winter with confidence. Beck Motor Company, your trusted local Chevy dealer, proudly serving you with top-notch vehicles, service, and customer care. Stop by today and drive away with a deal you'll love. www.beck-motors.com, 605-224-5912.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. They make it easy when looking for a new vehicle, getting all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop into Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for all your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The Garage Doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Century Business Products is a proud provider of the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to the Pierre School District, backed by 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than your local Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. 1060 KTFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276GT. 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. If you drink, don't drive.
We would like to welcome those of you joining us on GoGovs Live as Caleb Brozick and Live Ticket TV in here at the Mitchell Corn Palace to take care of our live video this evening. Haley Hansen, our technical director, back at the KGFX studios, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for Pierre Governor basketball as both teams are out on the floor getting their warm-ups in, and we should, good crowd filing in here to the new and improved Corn Palace with the new seating to the left of our vantage point here at the Mitchell Corn Palace. Should be a good night for high school basketball, important for both of these teams as they battle for playoff position with just a handful of games and a handful of days remaining in the Class AA regular season. We invite you to stay with us throughout the broadcast as we bring you our big play of the game, and we will also bring you our player of the game throughout the contest. That's brought to you by the folks at Bauman Lumber. Wagnerado will bring us our scoreboard. Of course, our live video brought to you by the folks at Bauman Lumber and Venture Communications. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with our Keys to Success segment. That is next on KGFX.
Buff Nation is proud to support and serve area athletics and the Stanley County Buffaloes this season. Buff Nation never stops giving back, and you can become a valued member today with memberships starting at $30. Membership fees include Buff Nation decals, discounted ticketing to events, free concession stand items, and so much more. If you are interested in becoming a member of Buff Nation, please contact Tate Gabriel at 605-222-5537.
Superior Concrete is proud to sponsor the Governors this season and just as proud to offer the finest concrete solutions available for commercial and residential applications as well as foundation and flat work. The bottom line, if you need anything done with concrete, we can do it. Superior Concrete. Give us a call today for an estimate or more information. That's Superior Concrete. Find us on Facebook or call the office at 605-494-0102. That's 494-0102. Call today.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg. Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? LiveTicket.tv has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2, and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Time for our Keys to Success segment, brought to you by the folks at Buff Nation as we break down the Mitchell Kernels. It has been an up and down season for Mitchell. They got off to a 1-3 start on the season, and then after losing to the Lyman Raiders on the 29th of December here as part of one of those holiday classics, they went on a roll. In fact, won 10 games in a row and really turned their season around. Recently, they have lost their last 3 in a row, though, but the competition they have played has been tough for them to win. 10-6 Spearfish, 12-5 Aberdeen Central, 13-3 Sioux Falls, Washington have been the opponents for the Mitchell Kernels, so easy to see how they could possibly lose 3 games in a row. Currently, they set as the number 8 overall seed in the Class AA field with an 11-6 overall record, 41.412 seeding points. You look at the margin of error, there is not much for Mitchell. As you look at number 6, that's Sioux Falls Jefferson. They set at 41.706 seeding points. T-Area 41.556 seeding points. Those are the teams that Mitchell could possibly run down, but the teams that could catch them are Spearfish at 40.938 seeding points, Huron with 40.294 seeding points, maybe mention Harrisburg, although it may be a stretch, with 40.176 seeding points. And you look at the games that are remaining for Mitchell, they have a pretty rough schedule in their final week of the regular season. Not only do they play here in Pierre tonight, but they also have 16-0 Brandon Valley, 17-1 Sioux Falls O'Groman. Those are the remaining games for the Mitchell Kernels. For the Pierre Governors, they set with a 4-11 overall record. They're 14th in the AA standings. They won their first 2 games of the season. Then they lost 4 in a row. Then after a victory over Douglas on the 20th of January, 69-46, The Governors fell into a 6-game losing streak. That streak was snapped on Tuesday night. A gut check for the Governors, 50-49, as they knocked down free throws in the home stretch as they got the victory over Brookings. The Governors with 5 games remaining in the last 8 days of the regular season. Right now, the Governors find themselves in a 4-team battle with Yankton, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, and Sturgis for the final spots of SODAC 16. They will move around a little bit when all is said and done, and you look at the gauntlet of games that the Governors have left to play. Mitchell tonight, Sioux Falls Lincoln, who's looking for their first win of the season tomorrow afternoon, we should say. Then Sioux Falls Jefferson on Tuesday night, Sioux Falls Roosevelt. That will be the matchup on next Friday night. They will finish up the regular season on the road at Watertown. The Arrows set at 3-14, so conceivably the Governors could possibly pick up a few wins as they go down the home stretch of the season, and win or lose with the final games of the regular season remaining. You need to get into that postseason mentality. You need to be able to get focused, get locked in, and be ready to go from the opening tip, and that will be the challenge for the Governors here in the next week as they get their final 5 games of the regular season in, and that is our keys to success, brought to you by the folks at Buff Nation. We'll be back with starting lineups in 3 minutes from the Corn Palace on KGFX.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The Garage Doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors can give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Century Business Products is a proud provider of the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to the Pierre School District, backed by 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than your local Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
This winter, Beck Motor Company is your go-to Chevy dealer for automotive needs. From the tough, rugged Chevy Silverado to a versatile Equinox, we've got the perfect ride for every season. Need service? Our expert team is here to keep you cruising through winter with confidence. Beck Motor Company, your trusted local Chevy dealer, proudly serving you with top-notch vehicles, service, and customer care. Stop by today and drive away with a deal you'll love. www.beck-motors.com, 605-224-5912.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Downright gnarly bumpers tonight, Miss Hanson. We get ready here at the Corn Palace for starting the lineups. And for the Mitchell Kernels, they will start as follows. London Hayek, a 5'5 sophomore. Mia Larson, a 5'4 junior. Nia Talley, a 5'9 8th grader. Addie Seamson, a 5'8 senior. CC Morgan, a 6'2 8th grader, will get the start for the Mitchell Kernels. The Kernels come into the ball game tonight with an overall record of 11-6, and their head coach is Dave Brooks. For the Pierre Governors, we will see Jasmine Yost, a 5'3 senior. Molly Olson, a 5'6 junior. Emily Larson, a 5'5 senior. Jordan Kirky, a 5'6 junior. And Mackenzie Flottmeyer, a 5'6 senior. The starting five for the Pierre Governors, who come into the ball game tonight with a record of 4-11. The head coach of the Pierre Governors is Kurt Bebout. Stay with us during the post game. We'll have the player of the game announcement that is brought to you by the folks at Bauman Lumber. Of course, our post game show will be coming up, brought to you by the folks at Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg. Finally, in our pregame, the announcement of tonight's game officials brought to you by the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials for tonight's AA contest are Eric Grocott, Rusty Keith, and Drake Lauer. The announcement of our game officials comes to you from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. This has been the Bank West pregame, and we will tip off next. We're back in 3 minutes on KGFX.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. They make it easy when looking for a new vehicle, getting all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop into Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for all your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Venture Communications is proud to sponsor high school sports and the surrounding communities by providing world-class service with a hometown touch. Venture Communications has been offering phone service since 1952. Today, Venture provides fiber-to-home service for 100% of their customers, which means super fast internet streaming of your favorite games and much more. Visit VentureCom with 2 M's, venturecom.net for more information or to pay your bill online.
At First Dakota, we don't like to brag about ourselves. So when Forbes named us South Dakota's best bank again, we faced a dilemma. Thankfully, we have the state's best customers, so we're happy to brag about them instead. After all, they inspire us every day. The farmers, the business owners, the families. Without them, we'd be just another bank. So thank you to all of our amazing customers. We wouldn't be here without you. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Smart grocery shopping starts with a little TLC. Thrifty, local, and convenient. Dakota Mart in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Walk down the aisles and find the highest quality meats, freshest produce, and delicious bakery and deli items. This week's special, green, red, or black seedless grapes, only $1.99 a pound. On your way home, stop by Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Dakota Mart, your hometown neighborhood market.
I'm Scott Nye. As a coach for the Pierre Governors, I know a winning game plan is crucial. When it comes to your finances, you deserve one too. At New Edge Advisors, our name is new, but our commitment to you isn't. We're the same trusted team you've known, and we've expanded our playbook of resources to help you plan for retirement, manage investments, and protect your future. Let's build the strategy that gets your financial future into the end zone.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC is a separate entity from LPL Financial.
You're listening to coverage of Pierre Governor basketball here on 1060 KGFX, 103.1 FM in the Pierre Fort Pierre area as well. Haley Hansen, our technical director at the KGFX studios, and I'm Darren Boyle. Kaylee Brozick taking care of the video on Live Ticket TV, also on Go Govs Live as we get set for basketball. Mitchell Kernels dressed in their home white uniforms. The Pierre Governors dressed in the road black unis as we get set to go. As the Kernels, 6'2", 8th grader CC Morgan jumping center against Mackenzie Flottmeyer. And this ball game is underway. It is the Kernels that will have the basketball to get things started. Hayek with the basketball. Morgan on the wing left side as they work it back to the top of the key. Around the perimeter, back to Morgan, who will attack. Addie Seamson back around the perimeter, down low on the drive. With it is London Hayek. Back inside. Good baseline drive there by Addie Seamson. Shot no good. Offensive rebound to the Kernels. They'll get a second chance now as they go to the rim. A ton of contact. Traveling violation called. Addie Seamson had a path to the basket. It closed quickly as the Governors there with double coverage. There was a collision inside, and they will call Mitchell for the travel, their first turnover. 30 seconds into the opening quarter, and Pierre will have it as they work it across the half-court stripe. Jasmine Yost with the dribble, bounce pass at the high post. Ball in the hands of Jordan Kirky. She'll try to work her way inside, but good man-to-man defense by the Kernels as Pierre working back in the perimeter, 14 to shoot. Yost once again calls out some signals. Shot clock at 8 now as Pierre has to go. Yost on the move. Double team to the baseline. Back out. Kirky with a 3 ball, and it's no good. The rebound is pulled down by Mitchell. Here come the Kernels in a hurry. Up the floor to the sideline. Shot taken. That shot is blocked. London Schroeder had the ball rejected. She is in, I guess what you would call a last-minute start for the Kernels. She had the shot rejected. Here comes Pierre the other way after the second Mitchell turnover. Screen and roll play as the Governors will go inside. Mackenzie Flottmeyer can't hang on. Governors with their first turnover. Mitchell the other way, and a double dribble is going to be called on the Kernels. Addie Seamson was going to pass, then changed her mind and is called for the double dribble as she kind of clutched it and then tried to pick up the dribble again. Here will inbound, facing full court pressure as the ball will come in to Molly Olson. And now the Governors slowly up the floor. Now quickly as Ellen Hart checks in. She will cross half court with a left-hand dribble. A whistle and a jump ball called. It will stay from our vantage point at the far end of the Corn Palace as Pierre will inbound it underneath their own basket. We have played nearly 2 minutes of scoreless basketball here at the Corn Palace. Molly Olson, Jasmine Yost on the move and back out to the top of the key. 15 on the shot clock now for Pierre. They will throw the skim pass. This is Yost, the step back. Nowhere to go. Now Olson will attack. Molly will drive, kicks to the corner. Yost for 3. Shot no good. Rebound battled for and out of bounds. Olson was there along with CC Morgan. Morgan touched it last as it goes out of bounds. And more substitution for Mitchell. Nevaeh Peterson checking in. Also, Nalea Retzel checks into the ball game for Mitchell. And here is Pierre. They get the ball inside. Olson at point-blank range puts up a shot that's no good. They were going to wave it off if it did go down. It did not. There's going to be a traveling violation called on Pierre. So their second turnover. We remain scoreless as Pierre will set up a little full court pressure. Mitchell will just beat the 10-second count. And now out of control are the Kernels. Ball is knocked free and loose. Pierre has it and a fast break opportunity. Yost up the floor. Olson to the rim. Shot no good. CC Morgan ran that play down well. She gets the rebound and then turns the basketball over with a bad outlet pass. And now Pierre will work the other way. 5:18 remains in the opening quarter. It is a scoreless ball game as the Governors will work with it. Here is Ellen Hart to the corner. Olson. The 3 ball is good. Molly Olson hits the 3 to open up the scoring at the 5:05 mark of the opening quarter. It is 3-0 Pierre as the Kernels will work the dribble across half court. Morgan to the corner. Schroeder. They will work it back to the top of the key, and a good defensive play made there by Pierre. That is Olson with the steal. Mitchell gets back smartly. Now the Governors on the move, and a whistle and a foul. Going to be whistle on the Kernels as they commit their first foul of this opening quarter. The personal It will be whistled on Malaya Retzel, and that will be her first personal foul. And not a shooting foul, so the Governors will inbound it underneath, as it will be Ellen Hart who will trigger the inbound play down low. Shot taken there. That is up no good. That is Jordan Kirky, who could not put the shot home. Here is Mitchell the other way. 3 taken, and that is up good from Mia Larson. So the 3 ball opens the scoring for both teams, and we are tied at 3 as we work our way through this opening quarter. Olsen with the dribble, bottled up. Gets the ball into the hands of Ellen Hart once again. She will try to dribble her way to the right sideline. She gets bottled up. Gives up the basketball on the drive. Governors lose it out of bounds. They'll say Mitchell touched it last. Jasmine Yost a little out of control. As she got into the lane, she wound up getting hip checked to the floor, but the ball was knocked free. Thought it was going to be a turnover on Pierre, but instead the Governors will keep possession. The inbound to Olsen. The 3 from the corner is up no good. The rebound pulled down by the Kernels. They'll try to run. Malaya Retzel, London Hayek. Bounce pass to the corner. This is Mia Larson. She'll dump down low to Morgan, and she got it at point-blank range. And the 6'2 frame gives her the opportunity to get to the rim. The 8th grader scores to make it 5-3 Mitchell. 3:45 remains in the opening quarter. As now the Govs will work. Olsen, 3 ball, no good. Rebound loose. Pierre crashes the boards, but Mitchell will come away with it. And a long pass out up the floor, out in front of everybody, as the ball will go out of bounds. Addie Seamsman comes back into the ball game. Also, we'll see London Schroeder check back into the contest. She was out for just a moment. 5-3. Governors trail Mitchell here as we work to 3.5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Here are the Governors. Ellen Hart working the dribble as she gets it across half court with about 27 seconds on the shot clock. Hart with the dribble, sends it to Olsen. Olsen will drive and kick. Here's Jasmine Yost attacking the rim. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Pierre. They'll send it back out. Shot clock did not get reset, so now the Governors will feed inside. Olsen drawing double coverage, and she fed it inside to Jordan Kirky, and then Kirky had a shot rejected by C.C. Morgan as she swats it out of bounds, and Pierre will inbound it. 9 on the shot clock for the Governors. Olsen, Kirky, 3 ball, no. Rebound picked up here by, Mitchell trying to keep it alive. It goes out of bounds, and Pierre will wind up with the basketball. Good hustle play on the part of Pierre and also on the part of Mitchell as they battle for the basketball. But Pierre will come away with it as they will inbound it. Shot clock reset after that Kirky 3-point try. So the Governors with time to operate. Here is Ellen Hart dribbling. Now Olsen, the skip past Yost. Jasmine will let it fly. The shot is up off the back iron and no good. Rebound pulled down by Mitchell. It is Seamsma up the floor. Now a bad pass. Cross court. It's tipped and stolen. Yost with the steal. Yost to the rack. Shot no good, and they're going to not call a foul. Yost wanted one, but she will not get it, and that'll be a turnover on Pierre. Mitchell already with 8 turnovers in this opening quarter. Governors with 3 if you're scoring at home, and now Mitchell with a 2-point lead at 5-3 will bring the basketball into their front court. Hayek with the dribble. Morgan with about 25 feet away from the basket. Lob inside. Now a kick out as Pierre double teams, and now the ball is knocked free, but a foul is going to be called on the Governors, and it will be whistled on Jasmine Yost, and that will be her first personal foul. First foul of the quarter for Pierre, and Mitchell will inbound baseline left. Seamsma inside Morgan, shot no good. Cece will get her own rebound and put it up and in. Size does matter, and by far the tallest player on the floor, Cece Morgan, missed her first attempt, but was able to get her own rebound and put it up and in. And it is a 7-3 score inside of 2 minutes remain in the period. Here's Ellen Hart driving. That shot crawls the rim, but won't go through. Rebound to Mitchell. Kernels will bring it across to half court now. Seamsman up the floor and to the corner. They'll try to get it inside to Morgan. She is double teamed. Kicks it out. A 3 take, and that is up good. And that is London Schroeder that puts the 3 home, and that is good basketball there by Mitchell. As Morgan was double teamed, and now we're going to have a timeout. As Pierre had trouble getting the ball in play, and a Timeout is going to be taken by the Governors. This will be a full timeout with 1:21 remaining in the opening quarter. 10-3 Mitchell. We're back in 60 seconds on KGFX.
Taking care of your vehicle since 1980.
At Pite Service Experts, we are trained to see what others miss. Airflow restrictions, pressure imbalances, heat exchanger flaws. That's how we catch little issues before they become cold nights and costly repairs. Because keeping your home warm takes more than just a toolbox. Our certified technicians will get your system running at peak condition. Call Pite Service Experts for our special $99 precision tune-up today. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if the market shifts? What if the margins on your farm keep getting tighter? Simplot Grower Solutions is here to help. Simplot Crop Advisors know South Dakota corn, soybean, wheat, and other crops like you do because they live and work here. So, even if the market shifts or the margins keep getting tighter, you'll have the insight and support to keep moving forward. Simplot Grower Solutions.
The Corner Station can be back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union press box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
Your local Agtegra cooperative today out of the timeout. The Governors get the ball in play, get it across half court smartly, and now as the Governors try to settle in offensively, a whistle and a foul is going to be called on the Kernels. London Hayek with the personal. Are they going to go the other way? They're going to say that Hayek stole the basketball, and then the foul committed by Jasmine Yost. Both were battling for the basketball. It'll go against the Governors here. It will be Jasmine's second and the second team foul for Pierre in this opening quarter. Into the ballgame, Riley Jennings, 5'7" junior for Mitchell. As the Kernels try another corner three. Shot is no good. Another offensive rebound. Here's CeCe Morgan on the inside. Shot no good. Foul called on Pierre. As the Governors, again, not able to control the defensive glass. And Mitchell, on about 3 or 4 different occasions already in this opening quarter, have found themselves out-rebounded. And Mitchell with some second-chance opportunities. Jordan Kirky with her first personal foul. CeCe Morgan at the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one is up, and it is no good. Here comes the second free throw. That is up good. Morgan hits 1 of 2 and has scored 5 points in this opening quarter. It is 11-3. Mitchell leading as Pierre brings it across half court. Kirky with the dribble out front now. Ellen Hart holding the basketball. Time for maybe a possession or 2 for the Governors here to close out this quarter. They go high post to Kirky. Now Olsen, green light for 3, and that shot is up good. Molly Olsen hits her second. In fact, she has scored all of Pierre's points in quarter number 1. 11-6. Kernels with it. High post pass to Morgan. Shot no good, and they'll battle for the rebound. And the Kernels had position. Riley Jennings had it. But then Pierre knocks it out of bounds. Mitchell will inbound with 20 seconds on the shot clock and on the game clock. Shot clock is off as the Kernels will look to inbound it. Inside, it's Jennings. Shot blocked there. Turnover forced by Pierre. They've been able to force turnovers, but have not been able to capitalize at all by scoring some points. They'd love to close out the quarter with a bucket here as they go to the corner down low. This is Olsen. In the traffic, shot is up, no good, partially blocked by CeCe Morgan, and that is the end of the opening quarter. Our scoreboard is brought to you by the folks at Wagner Auto Company of Pierre. 11-6 Mitchell, and we are back to the Corn Palace in 1 minute on KGFX.
And the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
Governors turned it over just 3 times in that opening quarter, but Pierre gave up a lot of second chance opportunities to the Kernels, and Mitchell was able to match the 2 3-point basket output that the Governors had in the opening quarter. Mitchell here misses on the perimeter in their first possession. Here's Molly Olson up the floor. Yost out front. Here is Ellen Hart, but the deep ball, that's just a long 2, and it's up and good. Ellen Hart scores the basket. The 5'4" sophomore makes it 11-8, and here are the Kernels. London Hayek around the perimeter. Open look for 3. That is up good. That's Mia Larson. The offenses explode here in the first moment of quarter number 2. It is 14-8, a 6-point lead for Mitchell. As the Governors now, Ellen Hart with the dribble, left-handed as she brings it across half court. A little bit of a moving screen there by Pierre, but the Governors will keep possession. Hart in a little bit of trouble as she gives the dribble up. Now it is Molly Olson deep to the baseline. Tries to feed inside. She's held, and a foul is going to be called. I think it'll be on Morgan, but we'll wait for the official call. And it's on London Hayek instead. That is her first personal foul. It will be the first foul of the quarter for Mitchell as the Governors will inbound. Inside, shot is good. Basket will count, and a foul is called. Good job on the offensive possession there. Good inbounds play. Maria Bushbaum, who just checked in at the timeout. A little more size on the floor. The 5'10" junior is able to get a chance at a 3-point play here. The foul on Addie Seamsman. And the end one is up, and it is good. And all of a sudden, the Governors have made it a 1-possession game. 14-11, a minute in to this second quarter. As the Kernels, London Schroeder, right wing out front, tipped basketball, but run down by Mitchell. The Kernels will go down low. CeCe Morgan, double covered, kicks the basketball out. Morgan will repost, and they get the ball to her quickly, and CeCe Morgan will put it up and in. 16-11, Mitchell back out in front by 5. The Kernels with full court pressure. Governors will cross the half-court stripe. It is Olson. Now on the move, Hart. The kick out and an open look in the inside the arc. That is taken. It's up no good by Bushbaum, and the rebound pulled down by Mitchell. They're in a hurry, and here's CeCe Morgan, and the 3 ball is money. CeCe Morgan hits the 3, 19-11 Mitchell. And after Pierre was able to cut it to a 3-point deficit, all of a sudden, the Kernels score the next 5 and find themselves back in control of the ball game. Here's Mitchell with pressure in the backcourt. Governors in trouble. They have to hurry, and to beat the 10-second count, a bad pass. And now, for some reason, the shot clock did not reset. Did not reset for Pierre. Did not reset for the Kernels when they got the basketball either. The ball will be Mitchell's, I believe, but now they will just stop play, and substitutions in the ball game as Nevaeh Peterson and London Schroeder back out there. Also, Malaya Retzel into the contest as well. Inside of 6 minutes remain in the half as Mitchell operates. To the wing left side, London Schroeder. Shot clock at 18 for the Kernels. Morgan out front. Kernels again will work on the perimeter, overloading the right side. Morgan will try to post. Now steps out behind the arc. She's open. Lets it fly. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Pierre. Defensive rebound, Alex Ludeman, the 5'5" freshman in the ball game. And here are the Governors as they need to, kind of been a track meet here in the first 3 minutes of this second quarter. And driving to the basket is Jordan Kirky. Shot no good there. Rebound is pulled down by Mitchell. They'll push across half court. Open look. 3 ball. No good. That is London Schroeder. Governors will get the rebound. Here comes Pierre now as Zoe Bauer, 5'5" freshman in the ball game, will handle the dribble as she crosses half court. Dangerous pass. Tipped back to Pierre. Here's a 3 taken by Ellen Hart. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Kernels. It is 3-on-2, and driving to the rim and scoring the basket is Addie Seamsmith. 21-11. All of a sudden, Mitchell opens up a 10-point lead. They have scored the last 7 points of this second quarter. Here is Pierre trying to break that string, and C.C. Morgan rejects Molly Olson. And here are the Kernels the other way. Back around the perimeter, Morgan blocked the shot, retrieved the basketball, started the fast break, has it on the wing right side. They'll reverse it to London Schroeder. Back around the perimeter, it is Morgan now as she will drive and kick, and the Kernels will work it back around the perimeter to the corner. This is London Schroeder. Doesn't pull the trigger on the 3. The Governors have regrouped well defensively. We're going to have a jump ball called, and a good defensive play made there by Molly Olson. Didn't reach too hard. The one thing you can't do to force a tie-up is swipe, and she didn't do that either. So Pierre will get the possession. The Mitchell Kernels with their 10th turnover, and Mitchell will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on KGFX.
DRG Media Group.
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
By 5 to start this second period. It was a 14-11 score as Pierre was able to score some baskets and got themselves within one possession. But since then, it has been a 7-0 run for the Kernels as they've been able to open up the lead, and now pressure in the backcourt, and a reach-in foul is called, and that was close to a 10-second violation as well, but the foul committed. It will be on Nevaeh Peterson. Nevaeh with her first personal foul. Team's third for Mitchell, and if you're Pierre, you just got to continue to attack with the basketball and hope in the final moments of this second quarter you could perhaps get Mitchell into the bonus, get to the free throw line, and maybe try to erode this deficit a little bit. The Governors will work with it. Olson covered well, back out front, a 3 taken. That is up and no good by Emery Larson. Rebound Pierre. They'll try another 3 from the corner. This one is up no good by Ellen Hart. And the rebound pulled down by Mitchell. Long pass up the floor by C.C. Morgan. Gets it inside, and that is London Hayek, and she'll score the basket. That was threading the needle for C.C. Morgan, the 8th grader. Got it done with a nice pass up the floor. Hayek with a nice finish, and the foul on the Governors will be on Emery Larson, and that will be her first personal foul. That makes it 23-11. The scoring run from the Colonel extended to a 9-0 run. And now after the missed free throw, ball is knocked free and loose. They'll tie up again, and this time it will be Mitchell's basketball as they'll inbound it at their end of the court. 3:23 remains in quarter number 2. Mitchell with a 23-11 lead. London Hayek will inbound for the Kernels. It's into the hands of Mia Larson. Now Hayek on the wing right side behind that college 3-point line. That's tempting. They'll take the 3. That's Mia Larson with a shot. No good. Rebound Pierre. The Governors will hustle it across the half-court stripe. Yost will go to the corner. Olson now with the dribble. She'll get free of the defense. She'll attack the rim. Shot is up, no good. The rebound pulled down by the Kernels. Here is Seamsman up the floor to the rim. Layup good. She tiptoed through the free throw lane and got to the rim with a nice crossover and scores the basket. And a full timeout taken by the Governors. 25-11 Mitchell. 2:50 remains in the half, and we're back in a minute on KGFX.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Our hash mark over the middle and wide open at the 30-yard line. Carter shuffle by and touchdown. Here's Olsen. Plenty of time. 3 seconds. Gets to shoot, and it's good for 3.
From football, volleyball, and soccer to basketball, wrestling, and softball, follow the Pierre Governors on the official voice of the Govs, River 92.7, and also on the River 92.7 page of the DRG News smartphone app and drgnews.com.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota-owned, family-owned Bowie Foods.
Bricks, Trucking,
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
Third timeout of the first half. Actually, their second. Apparently, one of those timeouts in the opening quarter was used by Mitchell. So that helps Pierre just a little bit. But they've got a lot of work to do here as we work through this second quarter. 25-11 is our score. Govs turn the basketball over. Seamson up the floor, and her layup is good. That adds to the scoring run for Mitchell. Now a 16-0 run as they try to put this ball game away in the second quarter. Pressure in the backcourt. Traveling violation is going to be called. Molly Olsen is going to be called for the travel. That is another turnover for the Pierre Governors. And the Mitchell Kernels forced the turnover. They committed 9 turnovers in the opening quarter, but has turned it over just once in the second period. And they have got the offense rolling. Here's London Hayek down low. CeCe Morgan double covered, kicks to the corner. Left side 3 taken by Leah Larson is no good. Here comes Pierre as they will push it across the half-court stripe. 2 minutes remain in the half. Here is Pierre with the basketball in the corner. That is Ellen Hart down low. Nowhere to go. So back out to Hart it comes. Still plenty of time for Pierre as they work with it. Olsen, the corner right side, will drive. Again, double teamed, and this time she is fouled, and that'll be the 4th team foul. And the Kernels got themselves in a little bit of foul trouble in the opening quarter, but Pierre, unfortunately for them, have not been able to exploit that. 4th foul committed here. So Pierre will be in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter, but just a minute 46 remains in the period. London Hayek with her 2nd personal foul. And more substitutions as the Kernels will go to their bench as Nevaeh Peterson back in. Malaya Retzel back into the contest. Riley Jennings back in there as well for the Kernels. Inbounds pass. Floater in the paint up. No good. Rebound Pierre. That shot won't go down. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Governors. It goes out of bounds, and that has been that part of out of bounds off of Pierre. And that has been, that kind of stretch for Pierre. They scored a quick 5 points in the first minute of the second quarter, but have not scored since. It has been all Mitchell. 13-0 run so far, but 90 seconds remaining in the period. Here are Mitchell. Peterson on the move. Ball is stolen away. Ellen Hart with a nice defensive play. She'll drive. She'll fire. Shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Mitchell. And the scoring drought for the Governors continues. Here's Seamsman in traffic. That ball knocked away and stolen. Pierre will work the other way. They had a 3-on-2 break, but Jasmine Yost couldn't catch it cleanly. Now Pierre up the floor. Marina Bushbaum back around the perimeter. Olsen out front to Yost. They'll post up. Bushbaum down low. Shot taken. It's short, but a foul is going to be called on Mitchell. Foul on Nevaeh Peterson. That will be her 2nd personal foul. Pierre will get free throws. Whatever it takes to put the ball in the basket and put points on the board. Bushbaum 1 of 1 from the free throw line. She completed a 3-point play early here in this second quarter. And the first of 2 free throws is up good. CeCe Morgan with a little bit of a break. She checks back in. Riley Jennings will check out. That ends the scoring run for Mitchell, which was a 13-0 run. The Governors trailing by 15 now, 27-12. 53 seconds remain in the half. The left-handed Marina Bushbaum with the free throw. That is up, and it is good. 27-13 Mitchell leading as we work our way through the second quarter. Kernels, see if they try to go 2-for-1 possession-wise. They can be very patient with the basketball. They'll post up Morgan, and that time with a nice little drop step, she got position. They're trying to front her and deny her the basketball, but she makes a nice catch in traffic, and then with that just quick little drop step is able to get to the rim and score the basket. And she now with 12 points, and it's 29-13, Mitchell leading. Governors have the ball knocked out of bounds. Shot clock is off as Pierre will bring it across half court. Olsen with a left-handed dribble. Gets it to the left wing. Back to the top of the key it comes. And here is Ellen Hart working the dribble. Bushbaum trying to set a screen out front, but now picking up the dribble is Ellen Hart. Bushbaum now back to Olsen. Long three take, and that is up no good. And the rebound is pulled down by the Kernels. Up the floor at the buzzer. Shot is no good by London Schroeder, and that is the end of the first half. 29-13, the Mitchell Kernels lead here at the halftime break. Scoreboard brought to you by the folks at Wagner Auto Company of Pierre. Our halftime from CHS River Plains is next. We are back in 3 minutes on KGFX and DRGnews.com.
From the fuel in your tank to the oil in your engine and the propane heating your home, Cenex provides high-quality energy solutions built to perform with a legacy of trusted innovation. Cenex keeps you running strong wherever work or life takes you. For more information on products, equipment, and programs, reach out to your local certified energy specialist or visit us online at chsriverplains.com.
Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
Buying or selling a home is a big decision. You need an expert who knows the market and gets results. Scott Darnall at Lee Real Estate in Pierre brings experience, local knowledge, and a no-nonsense approach to help you navigate every step. Whether you're looking for the perfect home or the best offer, Scott is committed to making the process smooth and stress-free. Ready to make your next move? Call Scott Darnall at 605-220-2676. Lee Real Estate, Meredith Lee, broker, owner.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
At Iverson Auto, our legacy is your trust. Whether you're in Mitchell or in Huron, we embody the values that have defined us for generations. We have been your partner on the road since 1948.
We bring decades of expertise to ensure your journey begins with confidence. Our goal is to turn your visit into a memorable experience, leaving you with a smile and peace of mind.
Iverson Auto of Mitchell and Huron are here to make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable every step of the way.
Visit us online at iversonauto.com.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
Hey Josie, why so glum, chum? I can't find a way to get my whole group to one spot without taking all these cars. You haven't heard of Denwall Transportation? They have luxury seating buses with air conditioning, outlets to charge your phone, and other must-haves for traveling. Whoa, no way! Yeah, you should check them out. Where can I find them? You can follow them on Facebook or denwalltransportation.com, or hey, let's give them a call at 605-532-3836. Denwall Transportation, let us do the driving.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
If new home construction or a major renovation project is on the top of your list for 2026, then let's kickstart your plans with an interest rate as low as 3.99%. A construction loan at Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is tough to beat and definitely something you can build on. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details or stop by a friendly and convenient branch location today. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Each day brings the opportunity to make a difference, to follow through with integrity, to solve challenges through innovative thinking, and to bring the technical know-how needed to get the job done. At Wilbur Ellis, this is how we work, standing side by side as local experts who partner with the stewards of the land. We do it together. That's the power of we.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Pierre Governors from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan, and they're focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Governors from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at dancingsky.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Dakota
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
Haley Hansen, our technical director at the DRG Media Group World Headquarters. Caleb Brozing taking care of business on Live Ticket TV and GoGovs Live. I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us for Pierre Governor basketball. 29-13 Governors with the basketball as we start the third quarter. Still wearing them road black unis as they work the basketball on the perimeter. They find themselves down by 16 as we start this third quarter. Jasmine Yost out front, Emery Larson. Larson with the dribble will go inside, and foul committed. Mackenzie Flottmeyer, I believe, will get free throws here as the foul will be whistled on London Hayek. Her third personal foul, team foul number 1 for Mitchell. And we thought maybe as we went through the second quarter, and we talked about the scoring run that Mitchell had, but we were thinking that Pierre, because they did pick up 3 team fouls early on Mitchell because of the way Mitchell was trying to play defensively. But the Governors kind of quit attacking the basket just a little bit as Flottmeyer will hit 1 of 2 free throws. It makes it a 29-14 score, but we'll see if the Governors try to do a little bit more of trying to get to the free throw line and give themselves an opportunity to get back in this ball game. Good defense out front by Emery Larson of Pierre, but Mitchell will keep possession. Shot clock at 17 for them as they'll feed inside, and the fadeaway is up good. London Hayek with a tough shot in traffic. Governors did everything they could except steal the basketball. They poked it free, forced it into the backcourt, and couldn't get possession. Here's Jasmine Yost driving. She will get free throws. Another foul is going to be called on the Kernels, and it will be whistled this time on C.C. Morgan, the 8th grader, with her first personal foul. Jasmine Yost at the free throw line to shoot 2. The 5'3" senior toes the stripe, and the first free throw is up, and it is good. 31-15. The Governors chipping away at that 16-point halftime deficit. Second free throw is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Kernels, who have controlled the glass at both ends throughout this first half and early in this third quarter. We're a minute deep into quarter number 3. Open look from the corner. Left side, 3 is up, no good by Mia Larson. Offensive rebound, C.C. Morgan. She was too deep under the basket to do anything with it. Tried to throw a rocket pass out to the left wing, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Pierre, and Mitchell will inbound it right at point-blank range. It's Morgan, and she'll put it up and in. That time the Governors broke down defensively, and Morgan was able to get an open look facing the rim, and she scores the 2. 33-15, an 18-point advantage. That is the biggest lead of the ball game for the Kernels. Pierre looks for answers. Jordan Kirky gives it off to Jasmine Yost. Inside it comes to Molly Olson, or pardon me, that is Jordan Kirky. She'll put it up and in. Makes it 33-18. Governors play the two-man game there as the Kernels will quickly bring the basketball across half court. We have played 2 minutes of this third quarter. Still a 16-point deficit for the Governors, even though they have scored 4 points. Here is a three taken from the left wing. That is up and good. Addie Seamsman will score the basket. And this Mitchell Kernel team has been able to get up and down and put the ball in the basket. But that three-point play, they have hit 5 of them already in the ball game, and now lead by 19, 36-17. 5:40 remains in the third. Here is a drive. Ball knocked free and loose. Emery Larson, loses it. And here is CeCe Morgan on the moves. Goes to the rim. Basket will count, and a foul is called. CeCe Morgan was dealing as she goes to the rack, and the foul is going to be called. It's on Jordan Kirky. That will be her second personal foul. A chance at a three-point play for the 6'2", 8th grader CeCe Morgan, who has already scored 16 points for Mitchell, as she will work the end one, and it is good. 39-17, 22-point lead for the Mitchell Kernels. No longer using that full-court trapping pressure, but playing full-court man-to-man defense. Governors will settle in offensively as Jasmine Yost will work with it. Out front now, Jordan Kirky. She'll try to go down the lane, but has nowhere to go. From Kirky back to Yost. Jasmine will drive, trying to get it to Molly Olson, but the ball knocked away from her. She'll retrieve it, and now as she moves from right to left, she's going to be called for a travel. First turnover for the Governors in this second half. 39-17, Mitchell with the 22-point advantage. Inside of 5 minutes remaining in the third. Governors with full court pressure. Mitchell will handle it. Seamsman to the rim, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Pierre. Governors are going to have to take chances as Jordan Kirky picks up her third, but they're going to have to take chances on the defensive side of the ball to try to force some turnovers. And Addie Seamsman will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kernels were 1 of 3 in the first half, but they've hit 2 in a row now here in quarter number 3. Back into the ball game for Mitchell. Riley Jennings, the 5'7" junior. She will check in as the Kernels will send London Hayek to the bench. 40-17, Mitchell leading. 4:49 remains in the third. Mitchell with the second free throw. That is up and good by Addie Seamsman. And that will make it a 41-17 score. Governors with the dribble across half court. Ball in the hands of Ellen Hart, the 5'4" sophomore. Now Jasmine Yost back around the perimeter. Governors up top to Kirky to Olson. Look for 3. Shot is no good. Mitchell there for the rebound as they bring it across half court. Seamsman swings to the corner, right side, 3 taken. That is up no good by London Schroeder. Rebound Pierre. Governors will try to push and then pressure in the backcourt, and foul's going to be called on the Kernels. It will be whistled on Malaya Retzel. It will be her second personal foul and a timeout taken by the Governors. 4:14 remains in the third quarter. 41-17, Mitchell leading. And we're back in 1 minute on KGFX.
Health. We offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step for better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Service Master of Pierre has been proudly serving Pierre and Fort Pierre for over 40 years. They offer professional carpet and upholstery cleaning, post-construction cleanup, residential and janitorial services, and thorough disinfection cleans. Service Master Restore provides expert water, smoke, fire, mold, and odor damage restoration, along with drying, dehumidification, and trauma or biohazard cleanup. When disaster strikes, every second counts. Trust the experts who've been doing it for over 40 years. Service Master of Pierre. Get clean today.
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
Acres ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 41-17 Mitchell. The Kernels have scored 12 points so far in this third period as they are on the verge of really taking this ball game over. We felt that they had the momentum and were kind of in control of the contest at the halftime break where they led 29-13, but they have been able to extend the lead here in the third. And here's Molly Olson with a deep three from up top for Pierre. Shot is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by the Kernels. Long pass, C.C. Morgan. Layup is good, and you learn early, if you run the floor, you get rewarded with the basketball. As C.C. Morgan, the 6'2", 8th grader, did just that as she pushes it across the half-court stripe and outruns everybody up the floor to score the two. That makes it 43-17 as the Governors work out front. Olson into the hands of Emery Larson. Larson, now Yost. Jasmine will drive. Here is Olson. They go now to Kirky. Back around the perimeter with good ball movement. Inside and back out. Kirky for three. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Molly Olson, and she'll put it up and in. Molly with her first points of the third quarter, and now a Mitchell turnover. And here is Jordan Kirky spinning into the lane. Bounce pass to the corner. Jasmine Yost, and then a foul is going to be called, and it will be whistled on Mitchell. It'll be on Malaya Reitzel, and Reitzel a little bit shaken up as she will work her way. Well, we'll see if she goes to the sideline, and she will, as London Hayek will check in. Reitzel with her third personal foul, the fourth foul for Mitchell. And so the Governors are in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. We'll see if they still continue to try to get the basketball inside. They kick it out, and the three is taken. Emery Larson hits the three. That makes it 43-22. Governors are doing what they can to generate some offense, but still a long way to go for them. And if you are Mitchell, a team that is riding right now a 3-game losing streak, you get the opportunity to manage things out here in the final moments of this ball game. The three taken from up top, it's no good. Mitchell gets the rebound, and C.C. Morgan ran the play down. I think they're going to call Morgan for an offensive foul. Thought perhaps she stepped out of bounds, but she cleared some space, and the Kernels turned the basketball over. That is their 13th turnover of the ball game. And now the scorer's table will stop play. I think just wanting to make sure who the foul was on, even though it was already up on the scoreboard. Stops play. Governors will inbound it once again, and off we go as we work to the 2-minute mark remaining in the third. 43-22 is our score. Bushbaum across the lane now. On the right side of the key, Ellen Hart up top, a three taken. That is up and no good by Emery Larson. The ball will go out of bounds and will belong to Mitchell. Governors are going to have to extend the defense also with 2:08 remaining in the third. So they'll set up a little 1-2-2 trapping pressure, but the Kernels will handle it. They bring it across half court. Ball in the hands of C.C. Morgan. Kernels around the perimeter. Seamson, pass inside, tipped and stolen. Governors still forcing turnovers, but not able to put the ball in the basket, especially in this third quarter. They will work it up top. Here is Jasmine Yost driving. Spins away from a defender. Gives it up now to Olson. Molly will drive. Back out front. 18 on the shot clock for Pierre, so plenty of time for them. They go around the perimeter to the right side. Olson for three. That shot is short. Rebound pulled down by Mitchell. Here come the Kernels. It's Mia Larson. Up the floor, London Hayek. Back to Larson. Now Hayek. Corner three is good. London Hayek from the right corner for three. It's up and good. That makes it 46-22 as we roll the clock to the final minute of the quarter, and a bad inbounds pass by Pierre. Here's Hayek again, firing the three. The shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by the Governors. 46-22, Governors trail. Final minute of quarter number 3, as Pierre will work with it, and that's a traveling violation on Ellen Hart. The Governors now with 10 turnovers in the ball game, 4 of them here in this third quarter. The Kernels again with an opportunity to extend the lead. They have led by as many as 28 in the ball game. It's a 24-point lead currently, as the Kernels will play catch on the perimeter. Seamson, now Morgan, back to the left wing and into the hands of London Hayek. They'll play catch in the perimeter, shot clock at 18. Seamson will drive, is bottled up, and we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession arrow will remain at the far end from our vantage point of the Mitchell Corn Palace, as the Kernels will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. 15 on the shot clock for Mitchell. 31.8 seconds remain in the third quarter, as the Kernels will inbound it. Morgan on the wing, ball knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Marina Bushbaum with the nice defensive play. Governors again will retreat defensively, as the ball will stay in the hands of the Kernels, as Mitchell will inbound it. Seamson back out to the left wing around the perimeter. Open look. Hayek with the three, and that's up good. They've left her wide open in the last 3 possessions, and now Mitchell will steal the basketball away. And before Addie Seamson scores a basket, a foul is going to be called on Pierre. And that'll be whistled on Molly Olson, and that will be her first. Another turnover for the Governors. And now Mitchell has the basketball underneath their own basket. That's the 3rd team foul from Pierre by the way. As the inbounds will come out front to Morgan. Governors trying to steal it, and they will. Jasmine Yost with the defensive play. She'll try to throw it cross court, and trying to save it was Bushbaum, but CeCe Morgan was there to steal the basketball away, but she was out of bounds. So it will be Pierre basketball, as they'll inbound it on the side in front of their own bench with 5.2 seconds remaining. We work here in the third quarter, 49-22. Mitchell leading, as the Governors will inbound it. And it is at the feet of a Mitchell defender. Ball is stolen away with 2, with 1, a 3 taken by Mitchell. That is no good by Mia Larson, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Scoreboard is brought to you by Wagner Auto Company of Pierre. They are the one place to go. 49-22, Mitchell leads Pierre. And we go to the fourth quarter in 1 minute on KGFX.
Accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Need a boost? Want to start feeling better?
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place, because you do.
Third quarter for the Mitchell Kernels, as they have the lead 49-22 as we go to the fourth period. Governors with the basketball. In the contest, Zoe Bauer, as we start the fourth quarter, she is called for a traveling violation. That'll be a turnover for Pierre. The Governors now with 13 turnovers after they turned it over 6 times in the first half, but they had issues in quarter number 3, and that is part of the reason why Mitchell was able to extend the advantage. They also have been out rebounding Pierre all night long as the Kernels work the basketball on the baseline. Cross-court pass, kind of a dangerous one for the Kernels, but it works out as a foul is called. It is on Pierre. Governors with Zoe Bauer picking up her first. It will be the first team foul for Pierre in this fourth period as the Kernels will look to inbound it. And here is CC Morgan. Morgan out front, London Schroeder with the basketball. London Hayek back to the top of the key as it comes to Morgan. And Morgan will work the dribble, gives it up. Seamsman to the rim, and she will get free throws as a foul is called on Pierre. The personal will be whistled on Marina Bushbaum, the junior, with her first personal foul. Team foul number 2 for Pierre, and the fouls will probably add up quickly just due to the fact that Pierre has got to be able to change the pace of this ball game. Maybe cannot overcome a 27-point deficit, but you want to be able to see a little bit of, you want to see him to try to erode at it a little bit, and definitely, if nothing else, keep up the defensive pressure as Addie Seamson puts the second free throw up and good after missing the first. It is 50-22. Governors with it, down low. This is a nice drive to the rim. Marina Bushbaum will put the ball in the basket for Pierre. 50-24. Mitchell up the floor. Out front, Seamsman. Gives up the dribble. Works the basketball now to London Schroeder around the perimeter. Corner three taken. It's up, no good. Rebound kept alive by Mitchell right into the hands of CC Morgan. And she will put it up and in. And that makes it 52-24. 6:45 remains in the contest. As Pierre, again, looks for answers. And for Pierre, short turnaround for them. Of course, they'll be in Sioux Falls tonight. Spend the night there. Be out for a 2 o'clock varsity tip-off against Sioux Falls Lincoln. We'll have that ball game on River 92.7 tomorrow afternoon. 1060 KGFX. Brian Oakland will have regional wrestling reports all day long here on the flagship KGFX. Around the perimeter, CC Morgan. 3 ball is up, no good. Rebound battle. Jump ball called. Possession arrow to Mitchell as Molly Olson checks into the ball game for Pierre. And checking out will be Emery Larson, I believe, checking out for the moment. 52-24, Mitchell leading. They inbound the basketball. Ball tipped away and stolen. Zoe Bauer overplaying. Freshman makes the defensive play. Did not get Kirk Bebout on air as far as an interview before the ball game, but did talk to him to a certain extent and talked about this young ball club trying to just kind of figure things out and try to improve as we go to the final week of the regular season. They've had their ups and downs, and also proud of the way that they continue to battle in each and every game. Foul on Marina Bushbaum. Free throws upcoming for Mitchell. Addie Seamsman going to the free throw line. 3 of 4 from the line in the second half, and the first one is up, and it is no good. This Mitchell Kernel Ball Club has got themselves in a pretty nice rotation here as they send Mia Larson back in, Malaya Reitzel, back into the contest. She was shaken up earlier, so it's good to see her back out on the floor. As Seamsman hits 1 of 2 free throws and makes it 53-24. Governor slowly across the half-court stripe. Zoe Bauer with the dribble. Now it is Olson. They try to go screen and roll to Kirky, but Mitchell tips the basketball. Now Kirky will bring it back out, and they throw a pass inside. Bushbaum can't finish. Rebound to Mitchell. Up the floor, it's Morgan. Layup is good. CC Morgan will score the 2 to make it 55-24 Mitchell. We talked about Mitchell, how they started out 1-3. Got into the first of the year, went on a 10-game winning streak. Really had things rolling. They had lost 3 in a row, but find themselves in good position here to end that winning streak. And, of course, with the games they have remaining, they have 2 tough ones to close out their regular season, but they should find themselves in good position to make the Sodak 16 as Addie Seamson scores the basket off of a pure miss. And a timeout taken. 30-second timeout taken by the Governors. And we will take a 30-second break and return. This is coverage of Pierre Governor basketball on KGFX.
Chiropractic in Winter now offers hyperbaric oxygen therapy. This state-of-the-art treatment increases tissue oxygen levels by over 1,200%, helping boost the body's natural healing processes by more than 70%. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy can help with sports injuries, nerve and brain injuries, including concussions, vascular and blood vessel issues, fibromyalgia, and other inflammatory conditions. This treatment is FDA approved and research proven. Visit Atlas Chiropractic in Winter, home to one of the few heart chambers in the state of South Dakota. Call today and start maximizing your healing.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where they treat you like you own the place. Because
with turnovers in the second half. Throughout the contest, Mitchell has controlled both the defensive and offensive glass. The Governors have not been able to give themselves any second chance opportunities. And now the defense of Pierre, which perhaps wearing down just a little bit. They have chased the basketball for a long time as we have an over and back violation called on the Kernels for their 15th turnover of the ball game. The Governors chasing a lot in the second half, and perhaps they're wearing down a little bit. And again, a quick turn as they play tomorrow afternoon at 2. Here are the Governors up the floor, shot off glass and good. That's Alex Ludeman in the ball game. Alice Rapp out there as well, as the Governors have went to their bench. We'll pick up some of the others as we go up the floor to the rim. That is Nevaeh Peterson, and she will get free throws as a foul is called. Still out there for Pierre, the freshman Zoe Bauer. Free throws upcoming here. For Nevaeh Peterson, the first of 2 is up, and it is good. 57-29 Mitchell. With 3:32 remaining in the fourth quarter. Peterson's second free throw is up, no good. Rebound controlled by Pierre. The Governors with Faith Baumberger into the contest as well. Corner 3 taken. That is up and good. Alex Ludeman with a quick 5 points for the Governors to make it 58-31. Working to 3 minutes remaining. Governors still in that full court pressure. The Kernels across half court and a 3 taken. It is up no good by Mia Larson. Another offensive rebound for the Kernels. That shot won't go down. And now the Governors trying to get the rebound. Cannot. Mitchell will get another second chance opportunity as they will trigger it underneath their own basket. Leading 58-31. They did get it over a 30-point advantage, which means the clock is running now as the Kernels will inbound it. And there's London Hayek to the rim. She will score the 2, and Mitchell will take a 30-second timeout. 2:40 remains, 60-31 Mitchell, and we're back in 30 seconds on KGFX.
Health, happiness, and home. Hi, this is Tara Sunshine of Kathy Sunshine Properties. Purchasing and selling a home can be the largest investment you make. I invite you to choose our team to help you with the process. For over 51 years, our office has been successfully serving the buyers and sellers of the Pierre-Fort Pierre area with professional service. Our team has extensive training and experience in the real estate field. It is our goal to provide you with superior service. Contact me or any of our realtors. 605-224-5588. Kathy Sunshine Properties.
2:40 remains in the fourth quarter. 60-31. The Mitchell Kernels have the lead. Pierre has the basketball. As we mentioned, Mackenzie Flottmeyer in the contest. And Governor go to their bench just a little bit more. Zoe Bauer remains out there. Number 1, Liza Janicki into the ball game as well for Pierre. Janicki has it on the left wing. Pass inside. Good one. Down low. Layup good. That is Faith Baumberger that puts it up and in. Now the Governors will set up full court pressure. Mitchell will handle as they bring it across half court. Pass to the wing through the hands of Bella Hussman, who checked in at the timeout. Through her hands and out of bounds. Basketball will go back over to Pierre after the 16th turnover committed by the Mitchell Kernels. 2 minutes remain, 60-33. Kernels will pick up the victory, number 12 on the season. And for the Governors, who are trying to hang on to one of those last three positions in the Sodak 16, this one will hurt. But with the 4 games remaining after this one, Governors do have some games that they can get victories on, including tomorrow afternoon against Sioux Falls Lincoln as they look for their first victory of the season. Governors with it inside, shot blocked there as the defensive play is made by Riley Jennings. And now the Governors will work inside once again. Baumberger down low to the rim. Basket counts. Scoring the basket, Alice Rapp. She'll get the hoop and the harm and a chance at a 3-point play as the foul will be whistled on Malaya Reitzel. Her 4th personal foul. And for the Governors, looking for things to build on for tomorrow, the 5'6" freshman Alice Rapp with the end one, and the free throw is up, no good. Minute 15 remains in the ball game, 60-35. We will, of course, have our post game. We will name our player of the game. We will do that in our post game, and we'll wrap things up here. We'll talk about what is coming up tomorrow. Big day of wrestling in Central South Dakota, and Brian Oakland with reports all day long on 1060 KGFX. We'll move over to River 92.7 for high school basketball for the Pierre girls against Sioux Falls Lincoln tomorrow. Foul in the backcourt whistled on Mitchell. It'll be on Riley Jennings. 45 seconds remain as the clock continues to run. Liza Janicki with the basketball across half court. Governors to the top of the key. Janicki gives it up, gets it back. Puts the ball into the hands of Faith Baumberger. Back around the perimeter. Governors will play catch. It is Baumberger again who will handle things at the point. Janicki with the dribble. Bounce pass. Good defense. The second unit from Mitchell playing good defense as well. 3 taken as the shot clock winds down. That shot up and no good for Morena Bushbaum. And the Kernels will get the rebound. They have to advance the basketball across half court, and that will do it. The Mitchell Kernels will pick up the victory here, 60-35, as they defeat the Pierre Governors at the Corn Palace tonight. Scoreboard from Wagner Auto Company of Pierre. They are the one place to go. And we will be back with the postgame after we take a 3-minute break. Our postgame brought to you by the folks at Family Dental of Pierre in Gettysburg. We're back in 3 minutes on KGFX.
Dr. Ryan and his team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg would like to thank their wonderful patients for allowing us to treat their whole family, from infants to elders and everyone in between, including routine dental care, same-day crowns and bridges, implants, and many more procedures. We are excited that soon we'll be able to offer IV sedation. We are excited for what the future will bring. Call 224-7774 to schedule an appointment today. Again, thank you to all our wonderful patients.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports, from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Superior Concrete is proud to sponsor the Governors this season and just as proud to offer the finest concrete solutions available for commercial and residential applications as well as foundation and flat work. The bottom line, if you need anything done with concrete, we can do it. Superior Concrete. Give us a call today for an estimate or more information. That's Superior Concrete. Find us on Facebook or call the office at 605-494-0102. That's 494-0102. Call today.
Venture Communications is proud to sponsor high school sports and the surrounding communities by providing world-class service with a hometown touch. Venture Communications has been offering phone service since 1952. Today, Venture provides fiber-to-home service for 100% of their customers, which means super fast internet streaming of your favorite games and much more. Visit VentureCom with 2 M's, venturecom.net for more information or to pay your bill online.
Zander Auto Parts, the only locally owned auto parts store in the Fort Pierre area, has been serving Central South Dakota for over 40 years. They're a trusted name when it comes to automotive parts and supplies. Their knowledgeable staff is dedicated to assisting you in finding exactly what you need. Convenience is also a top priority. They're located at 500 Sioux Avenue. Zander Auto Parts. They support area youth in their activities. When you need auto parts or supplies, shop Zander Auto Parts, your auto value parts store.
Okay, underway back here at the Corn Palace. We will recap a 60-35 victory for the Mitchell Kernels. That 20-point third quarter was the downfall for Pierre, and the Governors were not able to muster double digits in scoring until the fourth quarter, where they finally scored 13 points, and the Mitchell Kernels with double-digit points in all 4 quarters as they record victory number 12 on the season. They're now 12-6, and with the loss, the Governors drop to 4-12 on the season. As we look at individual scoring, we'll talk about the victorious Mitchell Kernels first. 3 players in double figures. They were led by the 8th grader, C.C. Morgan, 23 points in the ballgame. Addie Simpson with 15 points. London Hayek with 10. Mia Larson with 6. London Schroeder with 3 points. And Nevaeh Peterson with a free throw in the ballgame. Total of 60 in the ballgame for the Kernels. Mitchell goes to the free throw line 14 times. They were 7 of 14 from the free throw line. And Mitchell has 12 first half turnovers. They finished the contest with 17 turnovers on the night. For the Pierre Governors, a balanced scoring attack. They had 10 different players score in the ball game, but nobody could really get going. Molly Olson hit 2 threes early, but was quieted down the remainder of the first half. She finished with 11 points in the ball game to lead Pierre. 7 points for Marina Bushbaum, 5 for Alex Ludeman. She scored 5 points in a hurry. Emery Larson with 3, 2 for Ellen Hart, 2 in the ball game for Faith Baumberger. Alice Rapp with a basket as well, and free throws from Jasmine Yost and Mackenzie Flottmeyer, a total of 35 for Pierre. Governors go to the free throw line 8 times. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line. The Governors with just 6 turnovers in the first half. They won that turnover battle, but they wound up turning it over 13 times in the ball game as they had trouble in that third quarter, and that was the undoing for the Governors. They were outscored by a 20-9 count. Mitchell was able to get the lead 49-22. They led by 16 at halftime. It was a 29-13 score. So Pierre had trouble in the rebounding department, both on the offensive and defensive end. The Kernels with a little bit more size and definitely a little more active on the glass. A lot of offensive rebounds in quarters 2 and 3. Those extra opportunities a lot of times turned into 3-point baskets, and the Kernels were able to use that as a catalyst to go on to victory. Again, with the victory, Mitchell 12-6 on the season, and with the loss, the Pierre Governors dropped to 4-12. Governors will be in action again tomorrow afternoon as they travel to Sioux Falls and take on Sioux Falls Lincoln. We'll have that game for you on River 92.7, on the River 92.7 page at drgnews.com, and of course on GoGovs Live as well. As the Governors season will continue, 4 more games remain before the regular season comes to an end next Friday. And it's time to name our player of the game. It's brought to you by the folks at Bauman Lumber. Let's hear from them, and we'll name our player of the game next.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road, Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
Well, we look at the player of the game nominees, and we look at the Pierre side. Good active effort from Marlena Bushbaum. She came off the bench when the Governors needed some points in that second quarter, as she scored 5 of her 7 points in the first half. Molly Olson, she is the go-to for the Governors. She hit 2 threes early, but then struggled after that. She had a lot of double coverage, sometimes triple coverage, and the Kernels did a good job of denying the basketball, but Olson did lead Pierre in scoring with 11 points on the night. On the Mitchell side, Addie Seamsman with 15 points. She also did a good job defensively. But our player of the game, CeCe Morgan, 6'2", 8th grader, 23 points in the ball game. She was active on the offensive glass, especially as she got those extra rebounds, those putbacks, and that definitely helped Mitchell's cause. Believe it or not, well, if you go back to the second quarter, when we started the second period, it was a 3-point ball game at 14-11. The Kernels go off on a 13-0 run, eventually outscoring Pierre by an 18-7 count in that second quarter. And they did not look back from there as they win by a final of 60-35. We look at scores in girls basketball in AA. Sioux Falls, Washington leading Sioux Falls Roosevelt 69-43. Huron has defeated Watertown 50-38. Yankton defeated T-Area 59-46. Harrisburg 56-19 over Douglas. Brandon Valley defeats Spearfish 56-21. Aberdeen Central defeat Brookings 51-40. And at halftime at Rapid City Christian, it is Rapid City Christian leading Rapid City Stevens, the 4th-ranked team in AA. 32-28 is the score in that ball game. On the boys' side, Pierre and Mitchell. It's Pierre leading 44-42. They have about a minute remaining in overtime. That ball game was tied at 38 going into the overtime period. Brookings and Aberdeen Central are tied at 43 with 2 minutes remaining. Final scores, Washington defeats Roosevelt. Little bit of an upset there, 61-56. Sioux Falls Lincoln outlasts Sioux Falls Jefferson 51-48. Harrisburg downs Douglas 71-38. Watertown and Huron are tied at 30 at the half. Spearfish and Brandon Valley, it's 23-22 Spearfish, that as at halftime. And in the third quarter, Yankton leading T-Area by a final of that score with 4 minutes remaining in the third, 31-24 the score in that ball game. And again, tomorrow, Brian Oakland will have reports from the region wrestling tournaments throughout the day here on 1060 KGFX. Pierre Governor girls will be in action at Sioux Falls Lincoln. That will be on River 92.7. Our pregame at around 1:30, and we'll have our tip-off at around 2 o'clock from Sioux Falls tomorrow afternoon. Our coverage of Pierre Governor basketball brought to you by Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Tokyo Hibachi and Sushi, Bauman Lumber, the Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, Hawaii Federal Credit Union, Kathy's Sun and Shine Properties, American Bank and Trust, Zander Auto Parts, Ag, Wagner Auto, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Edward Jones, the May Adam Law Office by the First Dakota National Bank, TMA, and Dakota Mart. Pierre Governor basketball is also brought to you by the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Century Business Product, Kruger Contracting, Capital City Ford, Lincoln Toyota, by Avera Orthopedics, New Edge Advisors, by Overhead Door, Live Ticket, Superior Concrete, Dakota Storm Roofing, and Beck Motors. Our pregame brought to you by the folks at Bank West. The folks at Buff Nation bring us our keys to success. Agtegra with the timeouts. Halftime from the folks at CHS River Plains. Our post-game show has been brought to you by the folks at Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg. And, of course, our player of the game and sports video brought to you by the folks at Bauman Lumber. And also our video brought to you by the folks at Venture Communications. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, don't veer for deer. It starts with you. you have someplace to be. Caleb Brozing, TCB on Live Ticket TV, and also Haley Hansen, our technical director at the KGFX studios at DRG Media Group's world headquarters. And from the Mitchell Corn Palace, I'm Darren Boyle. Good night, everybody.